Yo, what up, Toshi here? Welcome back to another video. So we have Duet Night Abyss here, and before you might be like, Toshi, why the freak you making a reroll guide on Duet Night Abyss, a game with zero gacha? Well, I thought the game had no gacha as well. I thought it was zero gacha, but the only gacha there is in this game, because it has some, has to do with skins, and the skins actually genuinely look really good. For instance, the one I just pulled right now is this one right here for Psyche. I believe that's the character's name. Yes, Psyche. I don't own Psyche, but now I own her skin. Cool. So now I will be showing you how to get her skin early. If you are looking to get this for the character and then unlock the character later, you will have a skin to go along with the character without having to reach pity with this video. Because I did not expect this, by the way. The devs ended up giving us a ton of pulls alongside a bunch of codes we got from the live stream and previous instances of the devs handing out codes. So we have a bunch of codes, we have a bunch of pulls, and we have a bunch of chances to get something early. Because like I said, there is no character gacha, but there is gacha for these skins. And weapon skins too, which is also pretty nice. So I'm going to show you how to do all that. I'll also show you how many pulls we get in total. And I'm going to show you how to delete your account and make a new account, because there is a delete account feature in the game right now. Alright, so you actually do not even need to make an account. All you need to do is just sign in with an email, right? And then the account will be made for you, which is honestly really easy. The easiest way of doing it is just putting your email and doing the verification code method. It gives you a code to that email address, and then you sign in that way. Now, we're going to do this right now, and we're going to go through the game, and I'm going to time it to see how long it's going to take from right now to the start of you actually being able to roll in the gacha and get the mail, so that you get the pulls from the mail and get the events, which give you a ton of pulls. So I will see you all when I get to that point in the game. Alright, so we basically have finished this part of the reroll process. I'm not going to lie, this has been doing the loading thing for a while. I assume the servers are jam-packed right now, so there's going to be a lot of connectivity issues, unfortunately. There's just a lot of people playing the game right now, as to be expected, right? I'm sure the developers weren't expecting this many players. So, at this point, again, it'll take about 20 minutes for me to get to this point. You can probably do a little quicker if you are, more familiar and more keen with the game, more keen with the combat system and everything like that. You also stop using the gun like I was using. I was using the gun for fun. The gun is actually you do more damage with your auto attack, stuff like that, and your skills, more so than just using your gun. And also, I use assault rifle instead of shotgun. I feel like shotgun has a little bit of edge, especially when you're up close and fighting the boss. But that's beside the point. You actually do not even need to claim all this, because this has nothing to do with the actual pulls. Again, there's just so many connectivity issues right now. Annoying. All right, so you go to the events tab. Now we have a bunch of extra pulls here from the various launch day events. So we'll claim all of these here. And then you also do have some pulls from the shop from when you do wrap up. You do have some more pulls from the shop after you do wrap up your... Can I please just record? Some more pulls you can get from... I'm just going to keep talking. Some more pulls you can get from the shop via the star glitter or dupe currency. So these are the trial runs. There is no pulls you can get from or pool currency you can get from the trial run. So I'm not even going to worry about it. So there's no point even doing that. So once we finish this here, we're going to put in some codes now. As far as I'm concerned, I could not find a way to get 320. I'll explain this in a second. We're going to put in some codes right now, though. I will have these codes in the description. These are all the various day launch codes. I don't know by heart which codes give the... I don't know by heart which codes give the pulls currency. I do know that they each give you various good rewards. That one does not give pull currency. How about this one? Again, I'll have all these in the description for you to just copy and paste. It's to be expected. Alright, we have one more code here. So we had a total of 6 codes for now. There may be more codes as time goes on, so the reroll process may change. I mean, if you're stuck rerolling at this point, I honestly would just say just play the game, if I'm gonna be real. And we'll get into the actual reroll itself when we do the pulls here. Real quick, I just wanted to mention, because I look stupid saying this on camera, you can only use the currency on the standard banner. You cannot convert the pool premium currency to the limited banner. Only the standard banner. So I look really stupid saying this, so I'm going to correct myself and edit this in. So we're just going to go on the standard banner now and see if we get anything. Before we do pull, though, the rates are 0.3%. So yeah, rerolling may take a while. Like I said, it took me 20 minutes to get to this point. But the game is fun, man. It's fun. It's not like it's a very boring reroll process compared to other games where you're just sitting there tapping. This game is actually pretty fun. So it's not a horrible reroll, time spent rerolling, I will say. And then when you see here, we go to the shop. Surprisingly, you get quite a bit of dupe currency for just spinning a little bit of pools, which is honestly pretty nice. So we have enough for a 10 pool here. Okay, I thought that one was gonna go gold. Hey, never say never. This I literally got on a single pool, which is a 0.3. Never say never. I feel like I'm still in a gacha game. Isn't that crazy? Like, I feel like I'm still in a gacha game, even though this is just skin gacha, though. But I feel like I'm still gambling, man. Huh. So you can't convert it to the other one. You can only convert it to standard pools. So there you go. You have 50 standard pools you can do. So 50 standard pools, I take it back. I also don't know if there's soft pity in this game. Maybe there is. I'm not sure. Is this even a standard pool? This is a standard pool, right? It is standard pool. Okay. So yeah, this count as a dub. Let's say I want to reroll. By the way, the art looks so cute in this game. I gotta say that. This reminds me of that one place in Genshin Impact, the where the end game is. I don't remember what the end game is called. I've always liked this fantasy setting, right? This like when I think of a city terrain looking like this, it reminds me of like that fantasy witchcraft setting. You know what I mean? Like my brain instantly thinks of the journey, like the Wandering Witch Journey of Elena. When I see this, you got the books, right? Like witches love books. Like it just reminds me of that anime for some reason. Oh, no, I did not mean to do that. We're gonna skip it though. This might be the most talking yet. Let's skip through that there. Thank goodness this game. By the way, it's so crazy how Chaos Zero Nightmare does not have an actual full skip button for all of the content in the game. I find that actually just laughable that this game has a skip button, but that game doesn't for some reason. Because I was just clicking at it, wasn't even saying anything. I'm distracted here. To like delete your account, you go to the cog wheel on the left, right next to the myriad, a part of your UI. You click on it, and then you go all the way to the miscellaneous tab, which is the last one. And then you go to user center at the bottom, and then you can go to account deletion, and then you have to make a new account. Because, yeah, at the very least, at least you don't have to like constantly make like at least like to actually like to make the account is easy in this game compared to like previous titles, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's pretty much the reroll process in a nutshell. I'll have the codes in the description down below if you want to throw those into your account. I apologize. I thought those were for the limited banner as well, but you can only use them as standard banner. So you have a total of 50 standard banner pools, and you have 16 pools on the limited banner, including the shop resets. So it's actually quite a bit of pools to potentially get an outfit early for your account, but it is a 0.3% chance, and it is, for me, like I said before, it took me 20 minutes to get from this part to where you can actually roll on the skin gacha. I gotta say skin gacha because there's no characters, right? Skin gacha. Took me 20 minutes to get to that point, so you be the judge of whether or not this is a waste of time for you, or if it's something that you see yourself wanting to do, because it will actually give you more enjoyment of the game. For those of you that do want to actually like continue rerolling and you want to like making more accounts like that because you run out of accounts, the easiest way for you to do it is to make a Hotmail, because Hotmail or Outlook, make an Outlook account, because Outlook it doesn't have as much security as Google Gmail accounts, and you can only do so many Gmail accounts, whereas Outlook, you can make multiple and many accounts without having to worry about a certain amount of accounts you can make, and it doesn't require you to also put in a phone number as well. So, you know, that's just the easiest way of making accounts here in Duet Night Abyss. But that's the video here. Thank you for watching. I'll do more Duet Night Abyss videos. I like the game so far. Again, I wasn't even like bored during the reroll process, because like playing the game is actually fun. It's fun. I kid you not, it's fun. All right, that's it. Bye-bye.